Good morning, War First 931. I am your host, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside with.
Whoa. It's your neighbor up north. And I hope everybody had a happy Easter. And it's great to be back with everyone.
Yes, we are so grateful to have everybody back with us in some capacity this morning. We are live, of course, at Tops Frozen Yogurt in Metro Deli. And please don't forget, they're good sister friends down the street right here, not even too far of a walk from Tops, is Cumberland Biscuit Company. And you can get yourself a good cup of coffee, some great scrambled eggs, bacon, pancakes. Even the chocolate gravy is served down there if you haven't had it, which is delicious. But right now, we need to talk about what's coming up on the show today. We have a special in-studio guest. We have Jacob Anders. He's running for the 4th Congressional seat again versus Scott Desjardins. Of course, we've had several folks on the show on our Super Tuesday segments that's on specifically for that position. I feel like it's becoming a hot topic for the the federal seats. Don't you think, Brian?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then go ahead.
I was just going to say, if people saw what happened with the race between Matt Van Epps and Afton Bain out of the Nashville-Dixon area, and I think that was the 5th or the 7th. I can't remember exactly which one, but that was highly contested. That was a special election with Mark Green stepping down. So these congressional races are getting really hot and heavy.
Yeah. And as we're gearing up for that, don't forget, I can't forget to mention this. On April the 11th is yours truly partnering up with Warren County Joy. James Clark is coming on with us this Saturday. We hope to have a lot of people show up and show out. We do have a lot of tables taken, but the big thing is if you're in the District 2 and District 3, the county commissioner seats, in District 2, there's actually 4 people running, and in District 3, there's 3 people running. So just to give you a breakdown, these are the actual confirmed folks that said they would be coming for our debate and community forum this weekend. We got in the 2nd district running for county commissioner, we got Charles Dodson and Cameron Montgomery. We have reached out to the other 2, and I want to double check this message from James Clark, because I want to say he did say he reached out to them, because I could not find their phone number. Okay, so as of Saturday at 3:55 p.m., because I just want everybody to know we do communicate with everybody, James Clark said, I have texted both Marty McGinnis and Brett Burgess as of Saturday on that date. So we also have emailed them and sent Facebook messages out as well. So hopefully we'll hear back so we could have a full group right there. But if not, it's okay. Secondly, in the 3rd County Commissioner District, we got Ken Martin, Chris Rippey, and Ryan Walker. And remember, guys, in these races for the county commissioner seats, only 2 can advance. And this is the Republican primary, essentially. If you're a Democrat or an independent, you're already advancing to the next stage. But as far as the Republicans go, this is the Republican primary. Now, you are welcome, I have to state this, you are welcome to come to our debate and community forum and set up a table and talk to the constituents. But for this debate and community forum, we're wanting the Republican primaries to come out, sit, and talk. Now, with that said, with it just being those 2, we did invite the district attorneys that are running in this upcoming election. Of course, the incumbent, Matt Culver, is going to be coming on the show with us. And then Randall Gillum and Lisa Z will also be there. And last but definitely not least, we have state representatives race coming up as well. Dwayne Howard has confirmed he will be there, as well as Paul Sherrill. Now, I have spoke to Samantha Petit's team. And again, there's so many debates, so many forums going on in meetings and meet and greets and things. If y'all haven't seen our community calendar on all the things that are going, I completely understand why Samantha may not be able to come to this event, because she's got, everybody's everywhere, right, Brian? We can't promise to have everybody. We try, but it's hard.
Well, with 12 districts, and what's really nice is this is only for it's for either the Democrats or the Republicans, because if you're
Yeah.
an independent, you move on. But it gives these groups a chance to let them have it out, because their election is coming up, and we want to make sure that they get their opportunities, because, hey, in just a few weeks, it's going to start early voting. So
That's right.
we want to make sure, I think that's on the April 16th is when early
right.
voting starts. And so they've got to get their message out. And today is the
I was
last
gonna
day
say, yeah.
to go ahead and register if you want to vote in these primaries. Today is your last day, so we want to encourage everybody to go to govotetn.org, or you can upload their app. There's always there's a myriad of ways. Go to the election office there at 201 Locust
Yeah,
Street.
so it's midnight. So what he's saying, guys, you can either register online, that's live, and it cuts off after midnight, 12:01, done. And then 4:30 is at the Election Commission's office here in the Warren County. So if you need to register to vote, those are your two options right now if you want to be able to vote in this upcoming election. Also, we just want you guys to know how important it is. And this is Miss Dale sent me this text message. Love you, Miss Dale. But with that being said, how important local elections are, not just here in Warren County, but the surrounding counties as well. So whatever county you're listening from, it is so important to go to those polls and vote, to go to these election coverages, whether it's mine or whoever's, and see these people, meet them, shake their hands, get to know them, ask them the questions that you are scared to ask. And that's the truth. Sorry, not sorry. But with that being said, before we cut to break, it is now time for our community weather sponsor. And that is going out, shout out to Reddick Brown Ford. They're community weather sponsors. Right now in McMinnville, it is a chilling 50 degrees. It's cold for me right now. I don't like this weather. It's too cold for me, but it needs just to be a little, like 5 or 6 more degrees. Today it's going to be 66 the high. Tonight's low is 38. Cloudy conditions will continue all day. Wind gusts up to 16 miles per hour, making the temperatures, feel like 43. As far as the week goes, we're going to be in the mid 60s up to the high of the 80s. Okay. Sunday, they're saying we're going to might be 82 degrees. So it's going to be mid 60s to 80 degrees for the rest of the week. So enjoy this spring-like weather with the sun and fun, as I say.
Get some yard work done.
I bet that's on Brian's honey-do list. Am I right?
That's why I'm here at the house.
Yeah. If you notice, Brian is not here for a reason. So, Sarah, you got a good man right there. And yes, Miss Shirley, great post. Thank you. One of our amazing listeners and followers since the beginning of time. She says, please register to go vote. Please, if you haven't. But we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. But when we get back, we're going to bring into the studio with us Jacob Anders. He's running for the 4th congressional seat here in this district for Warren County and surrounding counties. And when we come back, if you do have questions for him, feel free and already start asking questions in the comment section below. All right. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville. When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I'm your friend from up north, Brian Ho Ho Carr.
Love it. And now, all right. As I say, welcome back. Joining us now is our good friend Jacob Anders, who is running for Congress, the Tennessee 4th District. Jacob.
Hey y'all, how's your morning going?
It is going really good. How's your morning going so far?
It's cold, so I've been staying indoors today.
Oh, I know, right? Like we just did the weather a few minutes ago, and I know it's 50 degrees outside, but it's just when that wind picks up, it's cold. It's just cold. So for the folks out there, for the first time hearing your name, tell everybody, because I know this answer is probably going to be one of the longest ones right now. Who is Jacob Anders, and why are you running for Congress?
Well, I am an author and historian on the side. I've been involved in politics since 2008 for Ron Paul's original run. He inspired me as an anti-war candidate. And when he kind of left politics, I saw Bernie Sanders being anti-war. I was very interested in his campaign. I tried helping him out against Hillary Clinton, and we all know how that went. What inspired me to run this year specifically was the new war between Israel and Iran. My generation was already sent to Iraq and Afghanistan to die for pretty much nothing. We gained nothing from Afghanistan. What have we gained from Iraq? The use of their airspace to go bomb Iran. And some people are talking about a ground invasion. Some people are saying ground invasion would never happen. I think we need leaders in Congress that will stop war and bring peace to our nation. My other call to run is healthcare. I want universal healthcare, not just Medicare, Medicaid expansion. I want the KISS system for healthcare. And as a lot of people know, KISS stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. So my vision for healthcare for the entire United States in Tennessee is you go to your doctor, you swipe your little American healthcare card that you as a citizen have a right to. You go see your doctor. Your information stays private between you and your doctor. And then you leave. No copays. You just leave. And obviously, we can't have people just all showing up to the gastro person saying, "Oh, my stomach hurts." Like, you're still going to need referrals, so we don't have a clogged system like the United Kingdom. Like, they have an insane wait time. Like, they have universal health care, but you can't see a doctor.
Yeah.
Luckily, in the United States, we attract from all around the world the best and brightest people that want to be doctors. Like, a lot of us go to the doctor, and your doctor is some guy from India. His name might be a little hard to say, but he's a really smart guy.
Yeah.
My other calls to run are home ownership. I know the silent generation and boomers had a great system for getting their first home, for the mortgage to be affordable, because today's situation for Gen Z, millennials, Gen X that's still looking for homes, your rent payment for an apartment is higher than
Yeah.
what a mortgage would be for a 3-bedroom house.
And
And
yeah, and I think that kind of goes back on like what you were talking about, some of the main focuses that we saw on your website, which Brian is sharing the Facebook page and the website page. So thank you, Brian, for doing that. Can you talk, that goes back, I guess, to the universal basic income, right? That you were talking about?
yes, that's not a day one goal. That is a long-term goal. Universal basic income was first championed in the United States by presidential candidate Andrew Yang. And the Democratic Party kind of pushed him to the side, and his message started to die down. But then President Trump and President Biden sent us stimulus checks, proving that a universal basic income is possible in theory. So, when do we need a universal basic income?
Okay.
That's going to be when the AI revolution gets so far that white collar jobs just start disappearing. And they're already starting to disappear.
Yeah.
If you've been keeping up with AI, like maybe 2022, 2023, you try to create a picture and it looks like something weird with like 20 fingers. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Now that's not a problem anymore. The AI creates photorealistic, it can create an image of you doing anything.
Exactly. And AI, to everybody that does not realize this, AI has been used since the beginning of online anything anyways. You got Google that keeps your searches history. You got Netflix that sees the shows that you like. You have purchase history from Amazon. I mean, AI started very small, right? And it just continues to grow and grow and grow. I mean, even with, the stuff that Elon Musk and them put out about these robots and things like, I mean, just the things that you can do. I mean, as a mom that does washing clothes for a living, I saw the other day somebody, because I talked about it, I said, I wish I had a washing machine and a dryer that could wash, dry, and fold. And I kid you not, the next day, this Kickstarter, kid you not. And I was like, man, and let me tell you, Jacob, it was so tempting to be like, ooh. I was like, but again, this is all a part of AI. All this, the intellect. And again, you know who's feeding this AI? It's us.
Yes.
It's us.
The AI you first talked about with the cookies and your browsing data.
Yeah.
And they call it the algorithm, where it would show you what you're going to see first based on how outraged it's going to make you, or maybe it's a very cute picture of a puppy or a kitty.
Yeah.
So now we have something called LLMs, language learning models. That's ChatGPT. And ChatGPT was, it was okay. It could tell you a lot of things. But then we got Grok, Gemini, Perplexity, Claude. These are the things that can replace.
Yeah.
This is what's going to replace white collar work. I mean, my physical therapist, she's like, the AI summarizes all my notes and saves me a ton of time.
Yeah.
So, and to people go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Finish your thought. It's okay.
And to the people that say, well, we need to ban AI. Well, if you do that, guess who's going to still be making AI? China, Japan, Europe, Russia, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. Like, AI is coming. You can't stop it.
Yeah.
The main concern about AI data centers raising our electricity rates, that's something we can address.
Yeah.
Because, these centers come in, they're like, oh, you got cheap electricity in the South. How about we use it? You can use all your water and whatnot. And then it raises rates for average people. And we're like, no.
Yeah.
So AI needs to coexist with America, not America laying down for AI to just sap all of our resources.
Yeah. And that kind of goes to the next thing. Talk about digital privacy. That was another thing I saw on your sites.
This is something most candidates do not talk about. Digital privacy is they have much higher standards in Europe. They have something called the right to be forgotten, So let's say you did something stupid in 2006 or 2008, and there's a news article about it, and you're like, okay, well, I'm a different person now, but this is still like the number one thing that comes up in Google search engine for me. So if you try to get a job, you send in your resume, well, they're going to Google you. And it's
Yeah.
like, they see, oh, 2006, went streaking at the Super Bowl or something.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Right. And it's like, maybe you were young and dumb, and now you're 40. Like, that's not you anymore. Well, in
No.
Europe, they have the right to be forgotten. So once something is just so old and not relevant to the public interest anymore, it gets de-indexed from the search engines. Even their media websites take stuff
Oh.
down. Now, if you're like a serial killer, like, Jeffrey Dahmer or somebody crazy, that's still public interest. I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't love a good crime junkie binge?
I mean, yes, I love my, watching what is it, Netflix monster series, documentaries, whatever that, we all do it. We all do it. But let me ask you this, because you're throwing out a lot of stuff that a lot of people may not have heard. They might have either heard it for the first time, or they might have heard it and they're like, oh man, this doesn't really sound realistic, right? Like the stuff you're spewing. So what do you say to voters that may feel that way right now?
Well, I agree with them. Some of the stuff I'm pushing is not popular or widespread across the Democratic or Republican parties. But I want to get it out there. I want to get it in the conversation, because 2030 is right around the corner, and we're coming into a very, very different economy. I mean, I don't see the Democratic or Republican parties having plans for AI for the day when the white collar jobs are gone. I mean, if you're blue collar and you're out there, building, doing construction, your job's safe for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the AI people are trying to make robots that can just do stuff and just, print out a house.
Yeah.
I know manufactured homes, they pretty much do that now.
Mm-hmm.
They're really, the new manufactured home double wides are really good. I mean, it's wild.
Yeah. And I wanted to also bring this back to Warren County, because of course we do serve this show serves a lot of Warren Countyans here. What is one thing you would push immediately that would directly impact the people right here in Warren County locally, you think?
Well, as you know, unfortunately, McMinnville does get the nickname McMethville by other people outside the area.
Yeah.
And we need to address not only the opioid epidemic, but the meth epidemic. When you throw these meth users in jail, they go to jail, they get out, they're broke, they're still addicted, and they go right back to crime, property crime, theft, just things that are harmful to society. So I want not necessarily to be institutionalized, but these people need to be in a psych ward where they can get the medical attention and the therapy they need to get off of this stuff and get back into a normal life.
Yeah.
My mother, she was a psychiatric nurse. She's told me a lot about these people, the delusions they have when they come in there and how she tries to help them. I'm sure many people have heard that when you put a criminal in jail, they just learn how to be a better criminal. They start talking to other criminals and start learning tips and tricks.
Yeah.
And do you want a meth head learning tips and tricks on how to do more crime? I mean, it's just a never-ending cycle.
I agree. And that's why I really enjoyed going to a lot of the community events here. We have a lot of locally, I would suggest calling folks like Randy England, one of our county commissioners here. They're working on a type of transitional something, because one of the things that a lot of people brought up when they go to jail and they get out of jail, they've hit rock bottom to the point they've burnt all the bridges to their friends and family that don't do drugs. That who's the phone call that they're going to make, right?
Exactly.
So they're going to call their drug dealer. They're going to call who they sold drugs to, or, and so in order to break the cycle, we have to create a solution. And that's why Jackie Matheny Jr., our sheriff, and a lot of our county commissioners and our county executive are getting together to create a transitional housing type of deal where once they do serve their time, they can go to like, and we're trying to, I hate calling it a halfway house, but once they get into there during the, not just in the halfway house, but also in the jail itself, they're going to be learning like skills like that you learn at TCAT, and you know, like those white collar, blue collar type jobs. So when they get out, they can go like, boom, here's my new job, you know. And so there is, just to give, you know, to give you a little information of what's happening here, you know. And then the other thing I do know about is I've seen, and maybe you've seen this too, a huge uprise in faith-based programs. Just the other day, I did, it was a week or two ago, 11 or, oh, it was over 11 faith-based, you know, rehab type programs came out and talked about like what you're saying about helping these guys out. And half of the people that are starting these programs were drug users at one, or addicts, I should say addicts, because there was different types of addictions. Let me say that. They were addicts at some point, and the only way they got clean is by these faith-based programs. And I see this being an uprise, and I hope that it keeps going and helps out these people, because they said not only is it a job search, it's about finding shelter, finding a job, finding people to be around to keep them on their toes. Somebody that's also going to be putting up with when I come down off stuff and I want to go back. You know, that's my rant about it. I like when you talk about it, I'm like, I know all about that. But no, that is such a great thing. And before I forget to also ask you this, and I should ask you at the beginning, you know, a lot of the questions is, you know, as far as what you're running, what affiliate are you running as?
You're talking about the party situation?
Party sitch, because I just want people to understand what you're going through in the nicest way possible, if you can. And then, you know, and say why you're going down the path you are now.
All right. So I believe it was in 2020, they passed a Tennessee law for the Republican and Democrat parties that you have to be bona fide. And bona fide means voting in 3 out of 5 of the last primaries held.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't know about, you know, your May primaries, this primary, that primary. A lot of people aren't motivated if there's not a candidate to bring you out. The Republican Party kicked a lot of people off the ballot, but then it allowed them back on for a donation to the Tennessee Republican Party. So a lot of people got back on that way. Now, the Tennessee Democratic Party, they just kick you off. And then there's an appeal. You have to have 48 hours to go to Nashville, file an appeal. And they held the appeal on a broken Zoom link on a Sunday. And most of us are churchgoers, and that's not good. I mean, Saturday would have been better. And I alerted them about the broken Zoom link. So they fixed that, like, you know, I don't know, 30 minutes into it, 30 minutes before the meeting was supposed to happen. And it was just so weird. Like it was like people that have never operated a Zoom meeting were operating it. And they were asking me questions I was unprepared for. They started bringing up my social media history, asking, why are you so pro Second Amendment? Like you say, the Democratic Party doesn't tell you what to do, and your gun policy is your own gun policy. Like, I mean, I'm a candidate. I'm allowed to have my own platform. And I showed them that despite I voted in a Tennessee Democratic primary in 2020, and then I voted in Alabama's 2024 Democratic primary because my mother had died and I had to go down to Huntsville to manage her estate. And when the primary was happening, I was like, okay, I don't want to drive all the way back up to Tennessee to go cast a vote that doesn't matter. So I voted Marianne Williamson as a little protest vote against Joe Biden because I saw his decline and I was like, come on, guys, somebody.
Yeah.
So now me, Elizabeth Stevens, Brenda Woods, a lot of other people that got kicked off the Tennessee Democratic primary ballot, we have filed a lawsuit and an injunction to keep us on the ballot. The hearing, I believe, is April 8th. Elizabeth Stevens she's the smart military Marine veteran woman that knows how to handle this stuff, and she lives in Nashville, so she's able to follow this stuff. I would love to get her on your show so she can explain it all to you, especially once this goes through. I don't have faith in this lawsuit winning because state parties are kind of just allowed to do whatever they want. So I've also filed as a write-in candidate for the general election in November for District 4. So if they
As an independent?
Yes, as an independent.
Okay.
So I will have the same platform, same me, same everything. You'll just have to write me in if you want me in there. And if enough conservatives, liberals, and independents and moderates are like, you know what, put this guy in, I'll be in there.
Okay. Well, again, I absolutely had a blast talking with you on today's show. Any final thoughts of why people should vote for Jacob Anders for the 4th
Kelly,
district?
we have a question.
Oh, sorry.
Jacob, tell us about your hat.
This hat, I hope it's the right way for the audience, but it stands for Make America Think Harder. This was the hat that Andrew Yang handed out when he was running his 2020 campaign.
Yeah.
It's sat in my garage for 6 years, and now I'm wearing it for my own campaign.
I love that. I just thought it looked like a regular a meth hat, you know?
It gets attention at meetings.
I love that.
But to answer your question as to why people should vote for me, or if it comes down to it, write me in, I've promised to serve only 3 terms in Congress. That's 6 years to make my mark and then get out of there. I don't like career politicians. Scott Desjardins, I consider him a career politician because he originally ran with, I want term limits. I want, to do this and do that. And he's still in there. And every 2 years, he comes back to Tennessee, files his petition to be on the ballot. So, it's not like he's just automatically being put back in there. He's making the effort to go to Nashville and do that.
Yeah, I agree. And, I'm a big firm believer on term limits, no career politicians. And I have seen not just you, but several people that, not just on the Republican side or the Democratic side, but also the independents, everybody. It just seems like that is the biggest cry right now is term limits. Every debate I've been at for the past 3 months has been, what's your thoughts on term limits? And everybody was like, well, this is all I want to do. And I think that's great because here's my thing on term limits, and I'll end with this on my end if Brian wants to chime back in, is as we grow as a nation, the way that the thinking also grows, right? Because if you don't keep growing and moving forward and you sit in stagnant water, something's going to fall off or die, right? They only can live for so long. So when we have these, and I do not mean this in any ill respect, but when we have people in there that maybe, I'm just going to go as high as this, 65 and older in those seats, there's this other generation that's in their mid-30s and up that's like, okay, why are you thinking that way? Well, here's what I'm going to tell you mid-30s and up. If you don't like how the nation is ran, in order to be the change or to make change, you have to be the change, right? If you don't like how the seats are set up at church, well, go be a part of the church committee chair, folks, okay? That's how this is going to change. And again, I say this, and I think Jacob and Brian can agree with me on this. They are not our bosses. We are. We are the ones that vote these people in because we believe, thank you, we believe that they are going to make the right decisions for us based on what we have been told or what we hear. And let me tell you, that's what I do not like about politics in general, is somebody tells me one thing and does another, right? And I'm like, hey. And that's why people are now, like Jacob and everybody that I've talked to, all we want is transparency and truth. Some stuff you're going to tell us we're not going to like. And that's normal. When if you got children and you're raising your kids and you tell them no, they're not going to like it sometimes, right? That's such is life. But at the end of the day, that's what we need to do as a nation, as voters. That's what we need to do. Go ahead, Brian.
Oh, that's what I was going to say about the Epstein files. A lot of people, I mean, we need to know what's going on in our government. And I don't care what side of the aisle that you're on. People need transparency. And it's refreshing to even, especially as Jacob, you may not know this, but I'm the vice chair of the Warren County Republican Party here in this county. But we're sick of people sitting in office for years and years and years. And we have a candidate here locally that's running in the primary against Desjardins. And we get tired of this. We get tired of being lied to. Most of us are libertarians. We're just Christian conservative libertarians. And the only way to get the change is to go through the Republican Party. And we see your plight on the Democratic side as well. We want and this comment just came in. Amen. The people want to know. We want to know what's going on in our government. We don't like shadow governments and military black ops that are going to help other countries that we have no interest in, that we have no political sway in. They're leading us like AIPAC. A lot of us like Thomas Massey, and even on the Democrat side, Ro Khanna, and a lot of the movement there. So we're picking up what you're putting down.
Are you a big Ron Paul fan?
Oh,
yes, big Ron Paul fan, but a big Thomas Massey fan.
See, I think that's why I'm getting such great traction among moderates and conservatives against Scott when I call it, just me and him, because I have a libertarian background. I mean, I've always said, even since I was like a teenager, if we replace the Democratic and the Republican parties with the Greens and the Libertarians, they're both anti-war. They both care about freedom and for the people. Like our only arguments would be taxes and social programs. That's what we'd be arguing about.
Yeah. Well, it has been an awesome time talking with Jacob Anders. He is running again for the U.S. Congress for the Tennessee 4th District. And keep us updated on your journey. You got my number now. I got your email. And let us know as this progresses on your journey, because we'd like to, follow up with it since you said it's on April the 8th. So it's coming up. So good luck to you and everybody that's on that lawsuit. But with that said, we're going to take another quick break from a word from our sponsors. And before I forget to mention this, guys, if you do have a question for Jacob Anders, please follow him on social media. Can they call you, Jacob?
I have a campaign number. Do y'all want it?
Yeah. Give us your campaign number, bro.
It is 931-534-0278.
78.
I respond to everybody. Might take a little bit of time, but I get there.
Same. Well, guys, it has been a blast, like I said, hanging out with Jacob Anders, and hashtag community first right there. You can see it right on his Facebook page. But we are going to take another quick break from our sponsors, and when we get back, more things to come of what's going on here in Warren County and beyond. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken court. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Praters Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside my good friend.
Hey, I'm Brian Carr, your friend up north, and hey, glad we got Easter out of the way, but Kelly, we finished the first quarter of the year already now.
How crazy is that? I'm like, how did spring already get here? Now, I am not against spring by any means, but we want to shout out to the campaign to elect J.C. Petit Jr. for county executive. Good morning, Warren County. I bring sunshine, put a smile on everyone's face. Thank you, Junior, for doing that. We appreciate it. I bet you had a little dabble in it. With that being said, before I forget to mention this, I wanted to share this right quick with you guys. Our good friends, the Warren County Democratic Party, which Brian knows all about this, and if he wants to talk about while I'm pulling this up, the Reagan Day Dinner coming up on May the 1st. Is that correct, Brian?
Yes, for the Warren County Republican Party, we're going to be hosting our annual Reagan Day dinner. Last year it was in September, and guys, all roads lead through Warren County. But this year, I can't see how we even make it bigger. We've got Congressman Tim Burchett, who is, if you know anything about politics that's going on today, he is the most recognizable congressman in all the country right now, from TMZ to CNN to Fox News. And if you get on X or any of your social media platforms, you're going to see Tennessee's very own Tim Burchett. And I'm going to go ahead and make this prediction. I'm going to, coming down the line, I see him becoming Tennessee's next senator. And another thing that I didn't even mention, he is the chairman of the Doge Committee now.
What?
So he's the dog of Doge. Yes. So he was appointed at President Trump's preference. So very excited that he will be here for. And look, their tickets still available, but we've got this thing on the verge of getting sold out. So I would encourage everybody to go ahead and get your tickets now, because this will be closing out here very soon. And if it was anything like last year's, you're not going to want to miss it. Last year's was incredible. And most everybody that was there last year is coming back because it was so good. So shout out to Lanisa Bell and the wonderful committee there with the Warren County Republican Party Executive Committee. And another thing I want to drop in is one of the things, they even talk about John Fetterman from Pennsylvania. We respect him too. We respect anybody who calls truth. And that's one of the great things about Tim Burchett is dadgummit, he's trying to get the truth out there. And and so that's very exciting. That will be May 1st at the Magnolia Event Center, which if you haven't been to the Magnolia, it is a great place to host this kind of event.
Yeah, and as you can see right there, guys, tickets can be purchased if you go to www.warren10gop.org/shop, or you can reserve your seat by emailing the Warren Republican Party 10@gmail.com. So again, I will be there. I know Brian will be there. I'm going to be sitting. I got somebody that bought me. They called me last week and said, hey, could you be my date? And I'm like, yes, I can. So I will be there as well. And I cannot wait to shake hands with Tim and them. And because I follow Tim Burchett online, and I started watching him more when Brian showed me. He's like, check this guy out. And I was like, okay, I like what he's putting down. Because, you know, one thing I really like about a lot of our politicians now, and I know everybody's going to be like, oh, Kelly, but at the end of the day, when you see on television, whatever you're watching, Fox, C-SPAN, whatever, and you see like a meeting's going on, right? And then it's over. Some of these politicians get back on their phone and be like, hey guys, Kelly here with the State Senate. I just want you to know what didn't happen that I wanted to happen. You know what I mean? So it kind of puts everybody in a transparency and truth-telling time, right? It's like, this is what we want. This is what we need.
Kelly, I'm going to show this thing because I have to admit, this is one of my favorite pictures. Getting to meet the man, the myth, and the legend there. He was very accommodating. He took pictures with a lot of the folks from Warren County that came for the Statesman's Dinner this last year, and very awesome that he was able to be a part of our upcoming Reagan Day dinner.
Yeah.
Very, very excited. Anybody who's concerned about conservative politics, they should be excited. First off, to have him as a representative for the state, but secondly, to have him here in Warren County as well.
Well, another big thing that I wanted to talk about, which I'm going to try to get this going, guys, because we have so much to get into. I'm going to share this as well. The Tennessee Longbeards hosted their annual event, and let me get back to it down here. Sorry, I accidentally deleted what I needed. I didn't need to delete. Oh, I got you. I'm there. But there, right there, as you guys can see, is Tim Yates and the group, the board of the Longbeards, and it's actually called the Ben Lomond Longbeards NWTF, and this is their annual event. They do it always the first full weekend of the month of April, and this picture I'm showing you guys again right here, that guy holding in the camouflage to your, it would be, if you're looking at the screen to your left, that's Tim Yates. He does a lot of the gathering, like a majority of getting these things together. And kudos to him after, unfortunately, with the detention closing, they had to find another spot, and the Milner Recreation Center was just a great fit for it. I think we're going to have to move, though, to the gym because there was over, when we got a call from Tim Gallagher at 3 o'clock, and he said, I've sold more tables. We're up to 26 tables. And then when we got there, I'm telling you, packed in like sardines, which was great, right? Because a lot of money was raised for a lot of things. So again, if you haven't seen these photos, please check them out. That was one of them. Here's another one. Look how big that room was, y'all. Packed to the nines. And then, of course, there's Mr. Minton and also Randall Gillum. And that's just a few photos that I got to catch for that night. But kudos, shout out to them. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys this morning. Oh, let me skip. This down here. I want to talk to you guys about, did you take your girls to the youth hunt? That's all I need to know, Brian.
Kelly, we were out of town for Easter. Easter trumps hunting every time.
Oh, I get it 100%. So this is a shot I took at literally what time? 5:58 a.m. Because that's when I posted this daggum thing. And let me tell you, I told my husband I did not realize how many hunters we really have here in the Warren County community, right? But unfortunately, Walker did not catch any turkeys, but they were all around us. If I could play, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it though, because this is how what are they called? Toms? Is that what they're called? We had a lot of toms around us teasing us, okay? I really think they thought that our turkey call was legit. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. Hold on. Wait for it. You're going to hear the sound of my husband with the fake call. Can you hear it? I don't know if you can or not. Like you can hear that. Oh, you can hear it, and they're like over here, over there, and we're like, okay, you got to get a little bit closer, right? But by the time they decided to get out of the blind, they were already walked off. But they said they saw them, and so. But I want to thank everybody that posted their picture of their turkey hunt. There's Trenton Martin. I mean, look at these beautiful birds. Look at that. I mean, Hunter Holt right there. Congratulations to my boy on his first turkey. Shout out to Desi and her kid. Look at that. They had over 40 people register for the youth turkey hunt that morning.
Excellent.
So, and this was their year that they had a ton of girls. So shout out to my girls. Yes, queens. Yes. I want to make sure I show you all of them because these kids, and look at this one. If they don't put that picture at the fair, I don't know what will. I'll do it for you.
That's great.
That's a great picture right there. And look at him. This is a guy, Hudson Jones, and this is his first one ever as well. Look how happy he is. And then, of course, here's Dustin Pack with his boy and his little girl, getting ready for the morning. AJ catching this one right there. I mean, you can't get any better than this. Oh, yeah, a dad with his daughter. I love this. And
That's the best part.
Yes, and here's Kason Reed, and he said his two older brothers bagged this bad boy. And if anybody don't know Kason, he was a part of Basketball Buddies. Walker was like, oh, there's my boy Kason. And then this is what I love about our community. Walker's like, Mom, you got to message him. And then the Walker sent that to him.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's what it's all about. Community, getting together. And especially, you got to think about it. This is the next generation of people that's going to be, us in 20 years, right?
And what's exciting about it, this is just the youth hunt. For those of you who are not familiar with how this works, this weekend's hunt was only for juveniles, 16 and under. So next weekend, Saturday the 11th, which we've got a ton of stuff going on that weekend. Yes, but hey, get you a license, go on out and be part of the state turkey hunt. It's going to run from April 11th to May 24th, and I think you can bag 2 birds. I think that's
I think that's right. Just two.
No. It's exciting. Yeah, the bag limit is 1 bearded turkey per day with a total limit of 2. So yes, you can get 2 over the season, but just 1 a day, almost like it is with deer. So congratulations to all these young people that were able to get out and kill one. Or if you're like me, you just enjoy getting out. It doesn't matter if you kill anything, because with your children and you're out in God's creation, it's
all. And another thing I would like to mention to you guys that are watching that want to create some future hunters of America, as I say here on the show, don't forget that when your child is born, get that lifetime license.
Yes.
If you don't, you will regret it. I promise you. Because every time, for example, me, Chris, or anybody that we take that didn't get this. Now, my kids both have a lifetime hunter's license for everything. But they still have to go to the hunter's education classes. Okay, they still got to go to that. But I'm telling you, that is the best investment. If you're a family that goes out and likes to fish, hunt, archery, what else is there out there? Oh my gosh, crossbow.
Just the hunting and fishing side of things. I mean,
you need that lifetime warranty.
For me, I'm in the gap. I'm right in the middle where it's if I go ahead and keep buying sportsman's license like I do, I'm not really going to save much more money if I go ahead and buy a lifetime license until I get to the elderly, the senior discount. But for right now, I have to spend, and I think it's like $175 a year to get a sportsman's license just to hunt and fish, do the things that I like to do. But I love to do it. That's just part of the thing. But if you got a whole bunch of children, kids don't have any money. So if you can go ahead and go and get their lifetime license before age 3, from birth to age 3, you can go ahead and purchase those licenses, and it's going to save you an immense amount of money. And the nice thing is, even if they don't like it, it all goes to the TWRA and helps conservation in the state of Tennessee.
It really does. And it's like a one-time donation. JC Petit says he's having a meet and greet this Saturday at Barren Fork Brews from 5 to 7. Come on out with family and friends. And that's just like right down the street over here, like our little neighbor over there. Check out Ashley and Amber. If you haven't tried their food, please do so. If you haven't tried the, the trout dip.
One of my favorite. Their wings are really good too. I really like their wings.
And they make the best Malibu pineapple. If you don't know what that is, you'll find out if you ask. It's delicious. We are going to take another quick break from a word from our sponsors. And when we get back, more things come. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Serving the people of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you'll ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and build supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren County for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Supreme Building Products.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks in Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Mold and mildew can make your property look worn down. Phil's Pressure Washing can restore the beauty of your home or business with gentle, soft washing. We clean roofs, driveways, gutters, decks, and more. Proudly serving McMinnville, Morrison, Sparta, Smithville, and surrounding areas. Fully insured and licensed with 10 plus years of experience. Call Phil's Pressure Washing today and let us do the dirty work.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
And I'm your friend from up north, ho, 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 Brian Carr.
Well, something happened last week, Brian, while you guys were out and about. I don't know if you got to see this or not, but the Warren County Sheriff's Department was busy on March the 27th. Did you see that? Where the narcotics division executed a search warrant on the residence located on Francis Ferry Road. Investigators obtained the search warrant based upon an investigation of information received that the individuals living at the residence were dealing in illegal narcotics. Upon entering the residency, investigators located baggies containing white crystal substance believed to be methamphetamine. Investigators also located a safe containing unused baggies, multiple scales, several items of drug paraphernalia, and loaded revolvers. In a separate safe, investigators located 9 additional firearms, which were seized and placed into evidence. They arrested were Michael Christopher Reagan and Joseph William Muncie, both from Warren County, Tennessee. At the time of the search and the subsequent arrest, a 4-year-old child unfortunately was located inside the residence. The child was turned over to a family member without incident. Michael Christopher Reagan was charged with felony of possession of methamphetamine with intent to sell or deliver, possession of a weapon during the commission of a dangerous felony, child abuse, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Joseph William Muncie was charged with felony possession of methamphetamine with intent to sell or drive, simple possession, possession of drug paraphernalia, as well as an outstanding warrant for failure to pay child support and failure to appear. At the time of this release of information, both individuals remain in custody at the Warren County Jail. If any of you have any information regarding illegal drug activity, please reach out to the Narcotics Division at 931-473-7863. So again, I have to give them a round of applause, right, Brian? Because work, man. And it's just so, you'd never think that stuff like this happens in our small town, but it does. It does. And so I want everybody to know that. So on the flip side of that, I want to go give it all to our doggy dogs. Have you seen this? Bark-a-roo 2026. Now, this is in Coffee County, but the Coffee County, Tennessee Animal Control is having, and this is no joke, okay, because they did post this on April Fool's Day, but this is no joke. They said, we are what you can do to be a part of this amazing event. Coffee County Enrichment Team is looking for volunteers and support to help make this amazing event. Please reach out to Sarah Dobler if you're wanting to be a part of it. It's on June the 6th from 3 to 6 p.m. at Beans Creek Winery. Live music, wine and social, local vendors, photo booth, fun photo spots, a silent auction. And why this matters, it's no different than what we got going on here in Warren County, right? They need sponsors, they need donations, they need volunteers. So if you're out there in the Warren County or surrounding counties that love animals as much as I do, go out to their Facebook page, to the Bark-a-roo 2026 event, and be a part of it. I'm telling you, there's so many different nonprofits going on right now that need our help. And if we just could make small strides, we can make the world a better place. Am I right, Brian?
That's right. I'm going to post in the comments here a link to the Barkaroo 2026 Facebook page, and we'll see how that looks. So hopefully I spelled it right. Barkaroo.
Yeah,
Yes.
Barkaroo.
So if you look in your comments on any of the platforms, you can follow that Facebook link to find that information out.
Another thing we want to talk about that's coming up in April, Vanessa Miller is at it again. It's called Sprint for Specials. Now, if you have not seen this Sprint for Specials, you have truly been missing out. I want to say this is their 4th annual event, and it's scheduled to take place once again here in the beautiful McMinnville, Tennessee. The 10K is going to start at 8 o'clock. And the 5K is at 8:30, along with the virtual option for those unable to attend in person. They introduced this a year or two ago where, and you just take a picture of your, most runners have the watches to keep up with their paces and stuff. But whether you're an experienced athlete or simply want to wish to walk, this event benefits McMinnville Special Games, a local 501c3 organization committed to supporting the special needs community in Warren County and nearby counties. Both routes begin and end at USA Gym. The route is well marked with live cheer teams and will be officially timed, offering prizes for top finishers in overall male, overall female, and various age categories. Early registrants are guaranteed a t-shirt. All participants will receive a custom medal. Scan that QR code, guys. I'm going to zoom in on it, okay? So there's no excuses. Look at that. To join this meaningful event, register by the link below provided or scan that QR code. Please, please do so, okay? If you have not yet. And what do you know anything else going on your end, Brian? I know we do need to talk about if you do have a prayer request. I've already wrote down Matt George. Did you hear what happened to him?
No.
So we shared it. Red Door Boutique shared it. Of course, that's his wife, Jessica's business. On April the 2nd, she said, here's an update. We are back open. Matt was electrocuted while at work and needed to go to the ER to be checked out. He is fine. Praise God. And we will be reopen our normal days at 6 p.m. But they had to close immediately, unfortunately, because when she got the call. So I did Matt George on our prayer list.
Excellent.
Anyways, because praise God, he's still alive right now. Because sometimes people don't make it out of that.
I'm going to go ahead and throw this up right here. This was something my good friend Cody Jones, longtime listener, and Cody, we were putting this out, but this is a benefit car, bike, and truck show in support of Zach and Macy Cartwright. I'm going to see if I can make it just a little bigger here. Yeah. Join us April 25th, 2026 at the Warren County Fairgrounds in support of Zach and Macy Cartwright Surrogacy Journey. Come enjoy vehicles of different varieties from classic cars, trucks, all the way down to some of the fastest motorcycles. The event is free, but if you're going to register a vehicle, it's $15 per vehicle. There's going to be food by Willie B Smokehouse, Sweet Emmeline's Cheesecakes. Each contest category has its own prize, and the public will decide who wins. All voting will be donation-based, which means who gets the most cash towards their vehicle will win that category. All proceeds from entry fees and donation-based voting for contests will go directly to the Cartwright family. Again, that's April 25th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Warren County A&L Fairgrounds. That's 194 Fairgrounds Road in McMinnville, Tennessee, 37110.
And I'm going to see if I can save this and send it to you guys. While I'm doing multitasking right now, I want to bring this up and share with you guys several events going on this week that involve families in crisis. First and foremost, tomorrow is Wear Till Day, which is perfect for the Kimmy's Tea Room, aka Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. Will be going live there tomorrow. So make sure you wear your teal. We may see some Victorian style hats tomorrow. I don't know, but we shall see. But tomorrow is Wear Till Day. This is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. It's a day of action. Believe the survivors, support prevention, raise awareness. So please take a photo and tag yourself in that. And if you know of anybody that's going through it or yourself that is going through sexual assault, call them at 473-6221. Christy and their phenomenal staff do an amazing job getting the right people where they need to be. Also, going on tomorrow on April the 7th at 1 p.m. On Main Street outside your business, they're asking to step outside wearing your teal to stand shoulder to shoulder in solidarity. So I cannot wait to see what downtown's going to look like tomorrow and the surrounding areas. So please be a part of that. And last, but definitely not least, this weekend, as we said, not only do we got that primary going on at 11 in the morning, but tomorrow night, we also have the Raise Your Voice Karaoke Night Competition Fundraiser. And we're going to do 2 rounds. We're halfway there. You can register early. I do suggest to register early if you can. If not, you can register night of. And if it goes over 20 contestants, we will be doing a drawing just like we do at the fair, guys. The same rules I do at the fair is the same way we're doing it that night of. But I will be hosting it, and my good friend, Mr. T, Mr. Trinidad is going to be helping me run the sound and stuff. But again, we want everybody to come out for that and then some. When we come back, because it's starting to get loud in here. Can you hear that, Brian?
I hear like something in the background, like a hum.
Okay, so it's not too terrible. It's just loud as I get out. David's working on the machines in here. But with that said, we're going to take one more quick break from a word from our sponsors. But when we get back, we're going to wrap things up with the word of prayer, the community calendar, and then introducing, are you ready? I can't wait. We have a brand new sponsor, guys. I am so excited to finally unleash this. Yes. Thank you to Kim Hillis with Guided Senior Solutions. And without further ado, we'll start with hers first and foremost. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Keep it first.
The right life insurance and Medicare supplements can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. From birth to senior, Kim Hillis with Guided Senior Solutions can also help you with cancer and heart attack policies, refundable premium, and final expense coverage that fits your needs. Local help, personal guidance, peace of mind. Call Kim Hillis today at 931-247-2172 or visit guidedseniorsolutions.net.
Had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Welcome back, Warren County. And speaking of Reddick Brown Ford, we want to say thanks again as they are our community weather sponsors. Still in Warren County right now in McMinnville, it is 50 degrees. So you cannot get any better than that. And but like I said, the rest of the weather, today's high is going to be in the mid 60s or better, and then some. So again, check that out on our weather.com. It's saying 54, but on my little app on my phone, it's still saying 50. So it is what it is. Right now, I want to share this with you. It's a live read that we need to mention before I forget about it, and then we're going to go right into our community calendar. And with that said, I want to say thanks to Amy for reaching out to us about this great event. If you haven't seen this, here you go. So, Called to Shine, Unwrapping the Gifts God Gave You. Ladies, join us for Ladies' Day as guest speaker Hannah Bradford is going to be talking on Saturday, April the 18th. Tea time is at 8:30, lessons at 9:30, and the luncheon to follow. And this is all going to be held at the Central Church of Christ here in McMinnville. And again, I absolutely love how all this stuff's going out. So please mark your calendars for this big event at the Central Church of Christ in McMinnville. It all starts at 8:30 with a tea time. I'm loving how all these women are starting to bring back the tea parties. It's like, let's go. Just don't throw it in the water, okay? That's a lot of wasted tea. Sorry. I always try to make myself laugh at least once. It's been a long day, okay, guys, already. I want to show y'all this. It's our community calendar time. Like we mentioned this morning, Brian, you can talk about voter registration again on the deadline if you like.
Oh, yeah. And I've also got it pulled up here to let folks see where they can go for voter registration. I'm going to share this tab, see if I can get this in here. But this is, I'll pop you off just for a second. Guys, today is the deadline for voter registration if you want to vote in the primaries. So here in Warren County, this will directly affect you if you're considered a conservative voter and you live in the second or third district. This specifically is for you. You need to go to the Warren, or you can go to this website right here. This is the GoVoteTN.org, and this is through the state of Tennessee, where you can get voter information, and you can register. If you see voter registration links right here, we'll go to them, and it's so easy. Just follow the steps. Check and see if you're eligible to vote. You must be a citizen of the United States. You must be at least 18 years old or of age or older by the date of the next election. You must reside in Tennessee, and you must have been, if you've been convicted of a felony on or after May 18th, 1981, you may have some eligibility to do that. Register to vote if you're able. You can go to your county election commission office, which is at 201 Locust Street, our administrative building, and see our fine friends there, or you can go to the public library and fill out the information, or the easiest thing, is to go to this website and go through the app. That's probably the easiest way to do it, guys. What a world we live in.
I mean, boom.
But seriously, today is your last day if you want to vote in the April 16th, April 15th, April 16th primaries. And again, especially if you live in District 2 or 3, you have a contested primary with 3 Republicans in each of those races.
That's right. That's right, Brian. But getting back to, thank you, the community calendar, that's what you see in front of us right now. And again, there is so much going on. I don't want to go through all of it, but today alone, you got the Warren County Regional Airport Commission's meetings tonight at 6 o'clock. Did they change the time on me? It's normally at 6. But it says 5, so double check before you go. Magnus Library has tons of events going on all weekend long. And I know the pros and cons about AI, so don't bash me when I say it. But next Monday, I'm going to be hosting a Learning to Get to Know AI the Right Way. Thank you. Thank you. The Warren County Health Department Health Patient Appreciation Day is today from 12 to 3. Go and see them. Warren County Democratic Party's monthly meeting is tonight from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Magnolia Room. Celebrate Recovery at Freedom Life Church. Meal starts at 6. Childcare and transportation is provided. Let's see. The Collective Heart Walk is, of course, today at 10. We talked about wearing teal. Look at all this again.
Woo!
This is tomorrow, guys. And then this April the 8th is the Wednesday. There's a blood drive going on. The Warren County Middle School Dance Clinic will be going on. And then April the 9th through the 11th, if you have not been participated in Mule Day, you need to. It is so much fun. They do a version here as well, but they got it up in Columbia, Tennessee. Somebody asked us, when's the next one coming up? Here it is. April the 9th, which is on a Thursday. We got all this going on. And, of course, the Republican Party Women's Group meet at a Bushel and a Peck at 6 p.m. this week. And then on Friday at the Park Theater, Terry Blackwood and the Imperials at 7:30. You don't want to miss that. And look at all this, Brian, on Friday night. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. And then if you didn't think that was enough, I'm going to have to, let me just minimize this to 100. This is April the 11th, y'all. Saturday. If you say there's nothing going on in Warren County, for shame on you. For shame on you. So that is what the week's looking like. If you want to be a part of the calendar, let us know by messaging us on Facebook Messenger. You can also call us or text us at 931-369-3050. You can also email us as well at warrenfirst931@gmail.com. Now, Brian, on the prayer request, as of right now, we got Matt George. Praise God, he's alive. We wrote down unspoken. I don't know if anybody heard about this last night. Unfortunately, we had another unexpected violent crime happen. And it was at the Arms Apartments. They're still trying to find out who murdered this young woman. I do not feel comfortable yet saying her name. She is an adult. And I know it's posted all over social media, but I have not got the confirmation if that was her or not. We did get the confirmation that it was at the Arms Apartments, though, that this has happened. And there's a lot of speculation going on who, what, when, and where. But we want to lift this family up in our prayers because no one wants to die like that. No one. I want to die from natural causes. I think everybody does, right? That's how we want to go. But when I hear that this young lady that was a couple of years younger than I passes away that way, No one wants to hear that. So, and especially too, with that being said about all the deaths that we've seen in this past couple of weeks, I also want to lift up all the people that we have lost since March of 2026, I believe it was. Yeah. March the 29th up until now. We had, I believe there was 11 people that passed away. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we want to say our prayers go to the David Paul Tate family, Betty Stubblefield family, Don Alexander Sr. family, Franklin Paris, Richard Anagarian, Avery Lee Knight, William Barnes, Jessica Jennings, Johnny Ray, Randy Holder, and last but definitely not least, to the family of Roy Franklin Cantrell. So you can see all those names and more on our local voice newspaper. We're getting people starting to turn in obits, which is great. But if you have an obit that you want to get out, please let us know. But yeah, so with all the death and devastation going on, we also want to pray for the war. I do know, did I hear it right that he's hoping to be done in a couple of weeks?
That's the game plan.
That's the game plan at the end date. And then I was trying to think, anybody else that's listening got a prayer request? Yes, that's happening this weekend. The high school's got the golf fundraiser on Friday, followed by the Saturday events of the yard sale and the car show. They just wrapped up their last this past weekend. If no one saw our video with Ty Childers and Claire Hale, the nursery sale was a huge success, as it should be.
And speaking of this, and Kelly, I know we posted about Emma Kirby and this awesome achievement of going to the Warren County or going to the University of Tennessee, and she'll be on the Pride of the Southland band. But we've had some other seniors that have some recognition, and I just want to give them some love right now. And I'm going to share this. Let's see if we can get this in here. This is our good friend, football player and wrestler extraordinaire, Mr. Xavier Simmons. He wound up signing his letter of intent and declaring that he will be going to, and I want to make sure I say this right, he is going to Tusculum University. And so congratulations, Xavier. And then one of our good friends, Mr. Chris Rippey, and his lovely wife, they are sending their daughter Ariana, who is an incredible flag football player, like her father played at MTSU. Well, she is going to be going to Cumberland University. Congratulations, Miss Stephanie and Mr. Chris and Ariana and family for that. That's really incredible that you guys do that. And I want to give a shout out at Warren County High School. They are looking for a CTE teacher for health and science, and they're also looking for a chemistry teacher for next year. And anything that we can do to help our good friends out at Warren County High School, we are more than welcome to here at Warren First. We're blessed beyond measure to be able to throw information out. So if you guys know a CTE health teacher or a chemistry teacher, that would be a good fit. We don't want just anybody. We want somebody good. Thank y'all for that. And again, congratulations to Emmy, Xavier, and Ariana for those amazing feats.
Well, it is now time to wrap up our show with our prayers. And yes, Cody, thank you for those two amazing prayers. We are people, I did write Gary Childers down and Glenn Cantrell down. Both are not feeling well. We've got Matt George recovering. We got, of course, the unspoken prayers. We got the unfortunate event that happened at Arms Apartments last night to that young lady.
Well, yeah, Kelly, I haven't seen any press on that as far as like any public statements from the
Yeah, we haven't seen any public statements from
sheriff's
the police
department or
department, but the scanner, I got the scanner proof on the Arms Apartment one, but I don't want to say this name until we absolutely know, and I apologize. But
and Cody brings up a good point. Or I'm sorry, that was not Cody. That's Sydney.
Sydney.
TCAPs are starting next week, and this is the time to go ahead and get your kids light up. Start getting them up early in the morning. Start getting the breakfast going. Make them do some iReadies or iExcels or whatever you can, because it's coming whether we like it or not. And I know that a lot of schools are doing some different things this year, so it should have some type of impact on our testing scores, but we'll keep you posted about that. But again, thank you, Sydney, for keeping our young people in mind, because that starting next week, that will be one of the things that dominates everything that's going on with anybody who has school-age children here in Warren County.
Exactly. So I got TCAP down, and I'll pray for today if that's all right.
Oh, you go right ahead.
Yes, and again, I apologize if you do bring up a word of prayer that while we're saying it. No worries, we'll get it in the following days. Okay, guys. Well, with that, bow your head with me. Dear Heavenly God, thank you for this day that you've given us. Thank you for this amazing Easter Sunday weekend that you gave us, God. The weather was perfect. The kids had all the smiles. And even though people probably did some Easter egg hunts and things like that, at the end of the day, we all know that you are the reason for the season, God. And we couldn't do what we do today without the sacrifices that you made for us. We want to lift up Matt George as he is recovering from his electrocution over the last week. We want to lift up his wife Jessica and family as they're working with him and healing him through this process. Because even though we get sick or tired or something happens to us, God, the bills still come. We want to lift up all the unspoken prayers. We want to lift up all the people that lost somebody between March the 29th and now, God. We don't know why you do the things you do, but we just want to lift all that up. And we want to also lift up and put hands of peace and comfort and love around the family that has lost that young lady at Arms Apartments, God. We do not understand why people do the things that they do, but I hope that you are with her and she is with you. And we know she is with you, God, right now in this time. We want to lift up all the soldiers, political influencers, and more that's going on in this war going on right now, God. We do hope that in less than 2 weeks, we are hoping that this war is at an end. Nobody likes doing war, God, but at the end of the day, sometimes it has to happen, and we understand that. But please be with those, protect those, and let them know that they are not alone, and to be with them in this hard time. Be with Gary Childers and also Glenn Cantrell as they're not, they got some health concerns going on right now with them, God. Be with the TCAP testing students, teachers, volunteers, and staff, God, as next week's going to be a hard one for everybody. But be with them and give the students the courage and the knowledge that they need to just answer the questions accordingly and just get all that test anxiety to go away. And last but definitely not least, God, we want to lift up all the Warren County and surrounding county students that are signing these with intent to go to these colleges, God, because these blessings that you have given them, they are just keep accelerating. And I hope that they use their talents for good, God, and they use it through you and by you first and foremost, because if they do it right, people will see the God in them. I will do. Be with us for the rest of this week, God, as we are traveling and we're doing our thing. Like I always say, you do you, booze, out there. And in your name, amen.
Amen.
And of course, our prayer is being brought to you by Living Word Fellowship Church. We couldn't do this without our sponsorships, guys. We want to thank each and every one of our sponsors, the new, the beginning, the goats, all of them, because it's just a great time right now to be in Warren County. I'm loving the spring that's coming through. I'm loving our week. Remember, tomorrow we are going to be showcasing the show at
Zora's.
Zora! Yeah, I'm excited. Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. I cannot wait to drink some tea and spill some tea while we're at it. Why not? You know?
That's right.
We're going to be a little, as Brian would do, we're going to be a little swanky, tomorrow. Yes, we're going to be very
Might wear
fun.
my top hat. We'll see.
I'm going to see if Anna will let me borrow one of her Mad Hatter hats. So there you go, Zora's Tea Room. We will be live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Guys, we always say on this show, you choose to either be a blessing or a curse, right? And here at Warren First, we choose to be a blessing to you. We're all about truth and transparency, and we like squashing the beef. There's no beef here. We like to squash it. And thank you. Blow it up. Blow it up. So, again, please follow us on social medias. And if you're not following us yet on YouTube, please do so, because if we ever have an incident like we did last month, we hate to see people like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Sometimes there's Facebook Nazis out there that just want to shut us down. It happens. Sorry, not sorry. I said it because they don't like us truth telling all the time. But with that being said, take care. God bless. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.